All right, day number 4. How are we today? So I hope that you're having a positive experience as we've been going through this first week of just being able to hear better. Now today what I wanted to cover is, what are you noticing now compared to the day number 1? And a lot of times what we first notice at day number 1 is, wow, water's sharp, paper's sharp, all these things are sharp. And by the time we get to day number 4, 5, like we're starting to notice, hey, those things aren't as intense as they used to be. My brain's starting to tune those out a little bit. How are you doing? Right? What are some of those sounds that we're picking up that we didn't notice before? And I know you're not going to hear all these sounds all on day number 1. We could get to day number 3 and all of a sudden it's like, you know what? I didn't realize that I couldn't hear my cuckoo clock, and now I hear the cuckoo clock, chime, or my alarm, or somebody knocking at the door, right? So remember, with your hearing devices, you will be wearing your hearing devices all day, okay? So when we wake up, shower, get ready for the day, we're gonna put the hearing aids in, we're gonna wear them all day. Before we shower, swim, go to bed, we're going to take them out, put them in our case or our charger. Again, you're not really going to wear your hearing devices as you go to bed. But how are you doing with that process? How are we now putting them in? Are we comfortable putting them in? Are we putting them a lot faster? Are we noticing any other sounds? So I put a delay on your hearing devices, so when you put them in, you'll hear the music starting up, letting you know, hey, they're turning on. If you have them off the charger, or you've closed the battery door and they're already on and you've missed that, then you might notice when you're putting it in, you're hearing a high-pitched squealing sound, okay? That squealing sound is called feedback. And feedback, it's like when you are singing karaoke, you have a microphone, I point it at the speaker. It's that reverberation that causes that feedback. And the feedback can happen when we bring our hands close to the hearing devices, or we smother the hearing aids. But with the technology that's out and getting the right fit, like, we shouldn't be having any of those issues, okay? I have some patients where, just due to their hearing loss, they go like this and we're still hearing feedback, right? And it could be we need to take custom molds and keep that sound in. It could be something else that's happening. But if you're noticing when you put it in that you're hearing some feedback or whistle, that's normal if it's on all the way. Typically, when you take it off the charger, it stays off for a few seconds so you can put it on, and then you'll hear the music, and after the music's done, then it turns on your mics so you don't hear all that feedback. But you might notice if you take it out, you might start to get a little bit of that. But if you ever have it where they're in and you're going like this and you're hearing it, just make sure it's in all the way. If it's in all the way and we're still getting it, definitely let me know, because we want to make sure that we resolve that. Because the last thing I want you to do is have all this high feedback and not want to wear them because of it, which I wouldn't want to do that either. So there's things that we can do to remedy that. Like I said, it could be doing a custom piece. It could be the hearing device style is the wrong style for you. We need to switch to a different style. So remember, we do have a little bit of flexibility these first few weeks to make some adjustments with the device if it's not working for you. But for now, you should be noticing some advantages, that you're hearing better and understanding a lot clearer and sharper. And that's what I'm excited to hear, how you're doing along this journey. So keep going. You're doing great, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.